Hey, yeah, so it's March 21st, 2019. It's the day before my birthday. Um it's my last day at 44. So I just wanted to um do another video for this day. I did the one last year. I just watched it like probably about an hour ago. And I just wanted to talk about today. I'm not feeling very great today. I'm not in a good mood. Kind of down, kind of depressed. Just having one of those bad days. Like I said in the last video, I have a lot of ups and downs, and today's one of the downs. Um, Unfortunately, I just don't have that many up days. Trying to stay positive, it's pretty hard for the most part. Um, Tomorrow I turn 45. Yay. If everybody forgets about my birthday tomorrow, I will not be, unhappy. I'm not going to be angry about it. I kind of wanted to just kind of slip by and nobody notice. Um, there's really nothing to celebrate, in my opinion. Um, I'm 45. Um, I survived the stroke 3 years ago. I've been home 3 years and 2 days since I got out of the hospital um, in Macon, Georgia. Just sitting here in my room, looking at the computer. Um, About to start work here in about an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes. Just thinking about my life and the goals and things I want to achieve that I haven't achieved yet. Like I was stating in my last video from a year ago today, I still don't have a license. Um, I still don't walk 2 miles. I still have pain. I still am tight on the left side. That's kind of what's getting me down mostly. It's just, I feel the same pretty much every day. You know, the pain kind of comes and goes. It's not bad like every day. Some nights it's bad, like really bad, and then um, some days it's kind of like I do barely notice it. But the tightness is like some days it's real, really bad, but it's always there. It's like the tightness is always there. Um, hasn't really completely gone away. It doesn't really completely go away like the pain does. Sometimes the pain goes completely away and I'm fine, but the tightness is kind of there. It's always there. I haven't been walking because it's been so cold um, for the last few months since November. It's been really cold. Even it's cold today, the day before my birthday, and usually pretty warm now, but it's cold today. It's supposed to warm up this weekend into the 70s. Trying to get Cece to go walk with me. Hopefully, when it warms up. I don't think she really wants to, but at least I have to. I gotta walk every day. I gotta get back to moving. So, just looking at my video from last year versus today, just big difference in personality and the way I feel. I think I was a little bit more optimistic, but today I'm a little less optimistic. I feel like I'm in a rut financially, just physically, emotionally. Um, you know, as far as my marriage goes, it's fine. I love my wife. I'm happy, with my marriage. My wife is struggling with some stuff, you know, family stuff with her family, like she always does, with her mom and her sisters and brothers. Um, it can be taxing because she has so many people in the family, and Everybody has different needs and different issues, and as do we. We have problems too, so Cece feels like she needs to fix everyone's problems, and she can't. And that becomes underlying thing. She becomes depressed, and you know, that doesn't help me either. Um, you know, I get depressed too because I'm like, oh man, I wish there was a way I can make her happy, and then she just never is gonna be happy because it's just the way things are, you know. Just the way things are. Can't fix them. They are what they are now. Her mom is old. Her sister desperately wants to come. Cece wants to go down there. I'm not too happy about her going down there because, you know, for one, she hasn't been down there in years. Not only that, but you know, if something happens, I won't be able to go down there to help her, and that kind of makes me a little anxious just thinking about it. You know, what happens if something happens and I can't go down there to see her or help her? So I'm not really liking that idea. And her mom's pushing her to come down, and she's talking to me about going down. Um, I can't go. And that kind of stresses me out. But she wants to go to Maryland to see her little nephew being born. Berlin's having a little boy in May. I have no problem with her doing that. Um, because it's Maryland. No big deal up there. Um, you know, it's not that far from here, and you know, it's a one plane ticket, or I can rent a car and get up there within a day. If I needed to help out with something, or you know, if something happened. Guatemala is a totally different animal. You know, things I can't get a passport because of my child support situation that I have. I still owe about $5,000 or maybe $6,000 in child support, and I can't get a passport. So that's the situation right now. Um, as it stands, it'll be a while before I can get a passport. So, and we're having trouble getting Cece's passport because she's a citizen, but we have to give her original paperwork to get her passport, and she doesn't really want to do that, and I don't blame her. So, Isaiah's still in school. He came last week for a week, and it was good to hang out with him. Yeah, I didn't see him for all of January, all of February, and half of March. So it was good to see him again. You know, he seems to be doing good. You know, I know he's having issues with his girlfriend and whatnot, but when is he not having issues with his girlfriend? That seems to be like a every month occurrence. At that age, they're always having problems. Um, yeah, I saw Darlene and Ricky on Sunday, about 3 or 4 days ago. We hung out, had dinner at the Olive Garden, hung out, went and watched TV as usual. You know, Ricky and Billy dipped like right after we ate. They do that every time. Ricky seldom hangs out with us. Uh, you know, it is what it is. You know, at that age, they doesn't want to hang out. They don't care about those old people. But I'm just down. You know, I still have a lot of goals I need to achieve. I'm trying to achieve. I want to achieve walking 2 miles a day. Still working on that goal. I want to lose weight. Still working on that goal. I want to start my freight broker business. I'm still working on that goal. I want to get my driver's license. I'm still working on that goal. Yeah, haven't achieved a lot in a year. Um, but I'm still happy to be alive. Still happy to be here 3 years after a stroke. Um, things could be worse. So I'm down, but I'm still, I'm not totally in the dumps. I'm just trying to look at the positive side, force myself to be positive. It's more like I'm forcing myself to be positive. I'm not, being my naturally positive person that I usually am. I'm usually very naturally positive. But since I've had the stroke, it's kind of been hard to be naturally positive. I have to force myself every day when I get up. Think about the good things. Don't think about the negative. Because there's so many things that just, you're like, oh man, everything's just not the way I want it in life. And so I have to force myself and say, look, you're still alive. You're still here. You're still breathing air. You're still able to talk to people. You're still able to be with your wife every day. See her every day. She went through a lot with that surgery, and she's going through a lot with her emotional issues with her family, and I'm here to help her with that, and she's here to help me with that, with my issues. And oh, speaking of which, a couple of weeks ago, $500 was taken out of our account. For by some guy named Kareem Bennett, who I've never heard of. Luckily, the Wells Fargo gave us the money back, but I thought that was kind of strange. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Isaiah was involved or if not. I won't really know, but it's kind of odd, don't you think? I think it's weird. The timing of it is weird. But well, that's enough of this video. I just wanted to talk about the way I feel today. Still kind of bummed. Trying to be positive, bummed out, but hopefully next year I'll be super happy. A totally stark difference from today. That's my hope. It's 2019, March 21st, my last day at 44 years old. Tomorrow I'll be 45. Whoopee. All right. I'll talk to you later. See, maybe I'll make a video after tomorrow to let you know how my birthday went. Bye.